June 28, 1914, a date that would change the course of human history forever. On a warm summer morning in Sarajevo, a teenager quietly stepped into a crowded street, unaware he was entering history. Within minutes, 2 gunshots shattered the silence of the city, setting in motion events that would change the world forever. Just 37 days later, Europe was engulfed in war as powerful nations rushed toward a catastrophe few could imagine. But here is the astonishing truth. The assassination that changed history should never have happened in the first place. Stay with us, because by the end of this documentary, you'll discover how a failed assassination attempt, a remarkable coincidence, and one driver's wrong turn helped ignite a global conflict that changed the world forever. In 1914, Europe appeared wealthy, powerful, and confident, standing at the peak of its global influence and prosperity. Its empires stretched across continents, controlling trade routes, resources, and territories in nearly every corner of the globe. Yet beneath the prosperity, rivalries, military buildups, and growing distrust threatened the fragile peace across Europe. The target was Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian Empire and one of Europe's most important figures. Watching silently from the crowd stood Gavrilo Princip, a determined 19-year-old nationalist with a dangerous mission. His objective was simple yet historic: kill the Archduke and strike a blow against Austro-Hungarian authority. From the very beginning, the assassination plot began to unravel as conspirators hesitated and opportunities slipped away. Then a bomb was hurled toward the Archduke's convoy, exploding violently and sending chaos through the crowded streets. Yet Franz Ferdinand survived the attack, and many believed the danger had passed and the crisis was finally over. Despite the earlier attack, the Archduke continued his visit through Sarajevo, unaware greater danger still remained. Then came a simple mistake that would alter the course of history and change the fate of millions forever. By an extraordinary coincidence, the convoy stopped directly beside Gavrilo Princip, placing history within his reach. Princip stepped forward, raised his pistol, and fired 2 shots that would echo throughout the 20th century. For a brief moment, the target was suddenly within reach. An opportunity that should never have existed had appeared once again. The assassination sent shockwaves across Europe as governments exchanged ultimatums and military plans accelerated. One declaration of war triggered another, activating alliances that quickly transformed crisis into continental conflict. What began as a local political dispute rapidly expanded into a devastating war involving the world's great powers. By the end of the conflict, more than 16 million people were dead, and entire empires had collapsed. A failed attack, a wrong turn, and 2 gunshots combined to create one of history's greatest turning points. More than a century later, historians still ask whether those bullets helped create the world we know today. The assassination of Franz Ferdinand was more than the death of one man. It was the moment a fragile international system finally broke apart, and its consequences continue to shape our world more than a century later. Did those 2 bullets also help create the world we live in today? If you enjoy this documentary video and many more about the history, geopolitics, power, and future, so don't forget to subscribe, share, and like too. AJ Future Vision as we forces shaping our future.